address something right now, and I want to be nice about this, because considering that we all know the drama that's happening with Samurai Showdown, or aka Samurai Spirits, which is the Japanese version of it, a lot of people are upset. I don't know, there was some controversy over the fact that the release of Oraha, or Iroha, or if that's how you pronounce it, I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the Japanese lingo, but I will apologize for it, is a pretty typical SNK designer fighter. Heck, she's pretty typical female fighting game character, full stop. She got massive chest and shapely bottom, but upon her introduction in Samurai Showdown was inapparently designed for mostly nude. But one of her specials actually hit performance suplex in the buff, but Nobuki Kuryoko, director in 2019's reboot, has commented that he was against her inclusion starting the roster of the game, but he felt it would be at the odds in its atmosphere, which gives some indication how sexed up in particular the character is, even by SNK standards. When the DSL dropped, SNK officials' Samurai Showdown Twitter account wasted absolutely no time whatsoever to pushing the saucer elements. The saucer, yes, the saucer, the UFO conspiracy theorists. As reported by Kotaku, the account started retweeting screens taken from Orahara revealing trailers, most which focused on physical assets and her fighting skills. The stream of cheesecake accumulated in the comment, "We are all horny on the main tonight," from the official Samurai Showdown account. Now, this also kind of started. They actually had to delete this message and also another message because of that. And the fact that the person in the commentary community went out of his way to say this, which was kind of cringeworthy because of the fact what he said, that kind of made a lot of people kind of either upset. So I want to point out something. Nobody cares what any of you dudes think about Orahara tweets. In fact, the fact is, I've seen at least 3 responses from women within our community that took issues with them, and that they should be more than enough for us to ask more discretion in the future. These are our fellow competitors and fans. It's a no-brainer to expect the official brand Twitter to be mindful of them when making posts, especially if it means alienating the vocal underbelly of the internet incels that never had any intention of playing the game anyways. I actually did buy Samurai Showdown on PS4, buddy. Okay, a long while back. But here's what he continues on. "I know that nobody means any harm when they say they had no problem with the tweets, but think about it from the perspective of people who had to bury their discomfort just to fit it around historically male-dominated fighting game championships. Statements like that invalidates their discomfort. I didn't want to get involved. I really hate replies from morons, but I've seen the conversation shift towards, well, I had no issue with it, so it doesn't really matter. And I had to see better from our community and my friends. Please make efforts to denounce the wrongdoing if you do choose to weigh in on the issue. If it isn't important to you, why talk about it at all? Also, commend everyone involved in our official apology. It takes a lot of guts to admit wrong like this, especially after the intention-initiated tweet. God, I'm glad SNK has started being more open with the fan base recently, and I hope to see you continue." And this is what my reply was. Public relation-wise, insulting random unknown persons on the internet isn't going to help. I get it's SNK's decision that they have the right to do so. it's their brand. But the thing is about this is that a lot of people are talking about this because the way he approached this PR wise was pretty horrible approach, to be honest with you. Because I can understand they had to delete this message because they don't want to offend people, but when it comes down to it, trying to talk down to people like that isn't going to help the issue. It's going to make it worse for SNK because of the fact that you kind of went on your way to talk down to people and saying that they're morons, and also the fact just because of the fact they disagree with it or they don't see your side of the argument here. The problem is that when you approach this argument like that, you're basically not really helping the situation. You're just making it worse by saying that. Calling them incels and all that stuff, and you wonder why people are not going to back down on that, because the fact that you basically insulted them isn't going to help the issue. I understand that 3 women, and like a lot of people are making the jokes, wow, 3 women went and came forward and said, oh, this is wrong. Like, no one cared. No one really cared about it. People were just questioning, why did SNK take it down? It seemed kind of funny, and we get it was a joke. It wasn't meant to harm anybody, but unfortunately some people took the joke very seriously and basically went after SNK for it and basically got on the deep end to basically just delete it. We get that this is... I get that SNK has every right to do so. That was their choice. That was their decision. But you trying to act as their PR arm by basically calling them names like this isn't going to help the issue. That's not how you PR. You basically tell them, look, I'm sorry, but SNK made their decision. I understand you guys are upset about this, but please bear with us. We are still releasing the DLC of this game, and the fact that you guys are getting upset about this and basically talking down to people like this isn't going to help the issue, because really, and this is what they it's like, this is what people are upset about. Because you see, it's not it's like you're setting yourself for failure here, and you're really trying to hurt SNK by representing yourself. I'm sorry, but this is the guy that everyone's talking about. Apparently, I play and apparently commentate for King of the Fighters and Samurai Showdown. And I'm not going to hold it against him. I understand he's trying to tell everyone, hey, don't worry about it. Just that's the approach that he should have done, instead of trying to PR-wise try to do this. But it's like, they don't care to find the nuance in opinion. They just want to boil your thoughts down in the most basic versions of your opinion. Stick in a category and become opposition of versions that they themselves have created. Fucking go play Legos. This is the type of person that basically did this too. People who make their entire existence finding people to argue with, and the most insufferable motherfuckers on the earth. I have no tolerance for you shitheads. And this is the people in your community that want to represent your community. Look, I'm not going to try to talk down to you, but the fact that you want to get upset about this. Look, I have not insulted you. I have not brought you down. I have not done anything to you. But calm the hell down, please. And try to tell them in a reasonable response by saying, hey, because this is, I understand people are upset, but at times you got to do it with a reasonable response and say, hey, look, SNK deleted this because they didn't want to offend anybody. I know you guys are personally upset about this, but hear me out on this. Don't worry, we're going to release the DLC for that, for Unohara, and hopefully Unohara and just just be done with it. That's all. Can we just play video games? That's all you got to do. But instead, you just kept insulting people. That's all you did. That's all you did. You basically insulted people. Congratulations. You did it, guys. Great job. Yeah. You might as well just not be nice at all. So, and basically hurt the community as a whole and try to cause a freaking wall and create a freaking wall between the gaming community now. Because you're really building that wall like Donald Trump, yo. Congratulations. So, anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below and tell me what you think. Because I have to go. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Because this is just bad drama.